Is it recording? I think we're good. Anyway, I brought in 8 disbanded teams that disbanded a while ago to come back to do a Splatoon 2 single elimination tournament with the worst map and mode list ever in the history of Splatoon 2. Actually, it's not the worst map and modes in the history of Splatoon 2, but it is pretty bad. I brought teams like Quantum, Tsunami, Spectral, Euphoria, Prophecy, Static Intelligence, Sayonara, and Tanzaku to compete for $100 in a single elimination tournament. Basically how this goes is that I'm going to be posting a quarterfinals, semifinals, and grand finals into 3 different days because I like giving you guys more enjoyment with videos and I don't want to spam videos all in one day. So I'm just going to make it all separate days. So it'll be more fun to watch every day, you know? It'll be more exciting. Anyways, you'll be hearing me trying to commentate with K-Bot. K-Bot is a really good person. He's a really good analytical Splatoon 2 content creator. So if you want to check him out, he's on Twitch and on YouTube. I think he's on YouTube. I don't know. But I know he's on Twitch for sure. And he has a Twitter. So I'll link both of them in the description below. He's also a professional commentator. So he's been commentating for years. So I'll be with him for that. And that's pretty ironic because I am the worst commentator you can ever have. But I gave my best go doing this. Anyways, enough talk. If you haven't seen already, please like and subscribe, turn on post notifications, that would be greatly appreciated. There are only 32.9% of people who watch my channel are subscribed, so subscribe to see daily uploads. It's free, it only takes a second, and you can always change your mind. Also, follow me on Twitter, Shinexx. Anyway, enjoy the video. Yeah, that's fine. That's my first attempt of a face cam thing. Why do I do this? Oh, and by the way, this is from future Shinexx. I didn't clarify this. Me and K-Bot, we will be commentating Group A, while Cool Dude and Samage, which is a friend of ours, and replacing Ips, because he's playing the tournament, commentating for B side. So yeah, I didn't specify that. So yeah, there's that specification. Now you can watch the video freely. You wanna give an intro on these guys? We got Sayo and Tanzaku playing right
now. So Sayonara is probably a team if you're a long time, or well, I say long time. If you've been a Splatoon fan for about the past year and a half, you probably have heard of Sayonara. They were making a push towards actually the top, the very top, challenging FT win. I think the most memorable set for me out of them is, or most memorable tournament performance is Genesis 7 at LAN versus FT Win in January of 2020. Seems like eons ago, but as a matter of fact, it was, you know, a year and some change ago. And so they're running a roster today: .Q, Bagel, Sun, Jared. Pretty standard from them. That's kind of the form that they took after that Genesis tournament. And should be fun. Gonna probably keeping up a lot of pace. But at the same time, don't know when the last time Q and Sun played the game was.
Yeah.
So,
they're also a team that got sponsored as well. They have been sponsored by A2M, so that was a while back. And then Tanzaku. Tanzaku, on the other hand, they were known as Instant Ramen before being Tanzaku, but they had, usually the main roster was with Cherry, the backline, but she's not playing today. So we have Taco subbing in for them. That was on the later roster of Tanzaku. Tanzaku was a high-level Division X, Division 1 team, if you guys know what Ludi is, which will be explained in a different video. But yeah, we're playing Clambless Gobi. Let's get started.
Clambless Gobi, and Shinexx, when you put together the map list, a lot of people had a couple of complaints, starting with this one. Historically speaking, Clams is just very difficult to kind of maneuver on this map. It's very difficult to actually get back to those barriers, which is going to mean a low volume or low number of these power clams that are actually going to reach this basket. So it'd be interesting to see exactly, you know, how these teams can go about it. Also, you know, it used to be way back in the day when you were just able to, you know, pop a baller and start running forward. You know, you couldn't do that on this map because of those gradings that are right there in front of the basket. So we're going to have to see exactly how this turns out, but actually Sayonara looking like they're going to take the early advantage here. Already taking a lot of pressure here, and here comes the first couple of power clams into the basket.
2 people just got wiped off the top left of the map on Tanzaku's side. Right now they're in a really bad position.
Bagel's trying to throw clams from like the worst spot possible. Come on, mate.
Bagel's
Really?
making an attempt, though, right? You know, there's always an attempt.
Bagel, you don't even have the excuse of like. No, but he doesn't even have an excuse of like being retired. Like he's still actively playing the game. I don't know. I guess like that proves that you really haven't seen Clam Blitz on Gobi Arena in a while, apparently.
Yeah, no one likes this map in mode for some reason. I think it's pretty nice and fun. Okay, people just don't like it for some reason. Now we have a 1v1 in mid. We have Jelly and Q here. Except Bagel just jumped in, so I'm pretty sure Jelly's dead. Yep, he's dead.
Yeah, Jelly's gonna go down there. Not enough, really, ink coverage there, just in general in mid, and kind of caught out alone. So once again, Sayonara has a lot of control of mid here, but they don't have a lot of clams to their name at the moment in order to make another push of their own. Starting to have a couple specials online here, and Bagel's probably going to be looking to move forward in just a moment. But again, still don't have a lot of clams on the side of Sayonara, despite yet another 2-down situation. Looks like Star Wars now. Bagel's going to try to land this shot in the air. These are always very difficult. They're fun to watch, but they very rarely actually end up in one team getting a kill. But in any event, looks like, given the fact that we're not having a lot of clams here, Bagel's just going to kind of go on a little bit of an adventure, go on a trip there, as we start to see Tanzaku push into mid.
Tanzaku's pushing into mid, but Sun jumps out, leaving no armor for them, except now he has armor, especially one Jared goes down. So we don't have much going on right now. Everyone's just trying to contest mid, and nothing's happening right now. But finally, Tanzaku has mid control. So they can finally try to get something going, except they don't see Bagel flanking on their side right now. And Bagel gets Taco. Okay.
A couple things, you know, unfortunately a little about this position for Tanzaku. Didn't really have a lot of clams, couldn't make a push forward, and then started to lose some of the map coverage as some of these very players were coming in. As you mentioned, Bagel was coming in on the flank here as well. And now Bagel charging up a power clam for Sayonara. That is the only real clam on the map here. Sayonara is going to be looking to try to continue building up a little bit more map control, and this is exactly what I'm talking about. Despite the fact that these barriers are very close to the middle of the map, it is so difficult to actually end up breaking in here and actually getting everything in your way to make a push.
And then now we see Jared and Bagel on the right side by basket. Try and get a pig. Bagel goes down, getting camped by one, except now Sun's trying to contest Slacker, and it's a Junior versus Zap. The obvious win situation, except Jared comes in for help, so that was a good play by Jared, except Jared is now down, leaving 2 up for Sayo. So Sayo doesn't have any space to do anything right now, but Bagel is shooking, and they don't see him. Oh, now they do. And Bagel gets away with it! He's...
Actually looking like a little bit of a unfortunate engagement there that Tanzaku was trying to make. Try to go a little bit more on the offensive, but I guess Bagel came up with a couple more on the side, and so now we're going to see exactly what Sayonara opts to do here. They're going to have a power clam built up soon, I hope. I mean, we're starting to see a couple war clams in their name, but actually not really building that up right now, just content with keeping mid, I suppose. Bagel going to go on the offensive here yet again with the Ink Jet. The Ink Armor is going to come in not enough time. Ink Armor back the other direction as Tanzaku tries to make a push and a counter attack.
Yep, Bagel goes down to Jelly, so Jelly getting a good pick there. Now they have mid-control full 3, but will Tanzaku able to push out of this? Because it hasn't been a high-scoring game right now. It's still 57, it's an easy push with 2 powers and 1 clam, but unfortunately they lose mid-control after going 2 down. By Q holding their own really well right now, even not playing the game for as much as anyone else on these rosters.
Yeah, I mean, you know, Q's always been a very strong charger, almost no matter where you see her, right? No matter how long it's been since she's played the game last, probably going just back to those charger skills, and that laser is going to be deadly. Tanzaku gonna have to try to make a last-minute push here. We are now in overtime, and Slacker's going to have to make their way towards this basket here very soon. But all this pressure coming in from the angle is actually turning the situation for Sayonara. We really need to start making a move here because overtime
gets one.
Fire. Looks like we're not quite there as Jared's able to find that kill, but actually the follow-up's going to come on through. Here comes the rest of the clams here, and actually Tanzaku looking like they could win this. Bagel coming up as well here. Taco trying to get in, but no, not quite enough. The jump's going to come in, but it's just not close enough. That's the complete wipe, and Sayonara is going to hold on to game 1.
Well, game 1 goes to Sayo. Tanzaku was so close to clutching up right there, to getting the lead. But turns out, you know, Sayo just shut them down as fast as they could, and they couldn't score any claims. Taco was being the only one left alive, and Bagel getting a 19 frag. So that's a good showing from Sayo already.
Shinexx.
Oh, hi.
Okay. Tsunami DC'd twice. Do we replay or no?
Only once. Make it a gentleman
break it to
agreement
them,
between
'cause-
them. Win a match though. So
Okay.
anyway. Alright, cool.
So Rainmaker Kelp Dome, really? Really with this?
Yep. It's a fun map and mode, okay? I don't think it's that bad.
Fun is a strong word. Okay, that is a strong word. A lot of the reason why most people don't like this as much is, you know, it's very flat here, right? So it's no surprise to see .Q playing something like the Custom Squelcher here, going to farm up for a lot of these raids, and just try to laser down this Rainmaker as much as possible. I don't know what this discarded to push was. Checking it down to 49 is the Sayonara squad right into the hands of Tanzaku, and now Slacker's starting to move up here, actually with a blob. And the Fireman Rush here coming in as well, try to buy a little bit more space, a little bit more breathing room, and start opening up the map here for Tanzaku, which is actually looking promising now the fact that it's a good situation, but it looks like that Stingray is actually going to take off the ring.
Yep, Jared on the flank. Sun tried to do a interesting push by going full left. He tried to do a cheese push on full left, knowing that probably no one's there, but he got shut down very easily. Only got it to 49, so there was an attempt by Sun, so he tried. And now it looks like Sayo's trying to take it full left, but it's looking. Oh no, yeah, they're taking it left. Okay.
Yeah, that's looking what we're going to see here. .Q going to back up to a safe distance, try to pop this Ray, but at the same time, this Rainmaker doesn't really have a lot of people around it right now. Sun is a little vulnerable in general. Looks like Bagel's going to try to come up here, but actually, nice pressure consistently getting applied by Tanzaku onto this Rainmaker. Try to lock things out here and lock it down for them. Rainmaker going to sit in mid for the time being, and but right now we're not really seeing a ton of coordination out of Tanzaku in order to pick up this Rainmaker and try to go on the offensive. Looks like they're quite content to kind of lock things down in mid for now.
And we see here that Q is just trying to get a Ray right here for she's a Jet, so obviously. So now she's gonna pop Ray and try and get a pick onto Tanzaku. She's trying to stall anyone out. If she gets a pick here, it's gonna be very crucial, but she does not. And Bagel goes down on the side of Sayo. So what we have here, I didn't even notice this. Slacker's on Blob. That's actually an interesting pick on this map mode. So I don't know how that's gonna play, because that's actually a pretty good pick if to close corners, like going full left. It's a really good shutdown weapon.
Yeah, absolutely. With the fact that those blobs can just kind of bounce off the walls, the fact that it can pop a Rainmaker actually very easily. The Bomb Rush as well going to buy so much room, but it's not going to be able to buy room when it's in a 1v3, and that's going to be Slacker going down. Actually looking to take 2 for the road here. Yeah. Sun's going to be one of the last people up to pick up this Rainmaker. Going to go for this same kind of strategy, cheeky little thing on the left side. Probably not going to get very far here with this Rainmaker. Going to see if Sayonara can try to make a push. His Bagel's actually jumping in, trying to get something done, but is going to go down here as well. Sun going to get taken down. Actually getting 2 for the road as well with that Rainmaker shot. So it looks like, you know, things might stall out here a little bit more for Tanzaku, and they're not going to be able to make as coordinated of an offensive push as they might have liked.
And Slacker's trying to get picks on full right, trying to get control, and Slacker does get the zap, so no armor on the side of Sayo, and gets another one. This is a really 2 crucial picks, and they get lead off there, and a really good 12 push on Kelp. It's still a really easy map to get control afterwards, but it's still a pretty good push for at the time being.
Yeah, absolutely. Well done. Just continue moving forward there overall, and you know, getting a lot of map control and painting and paving the way for the Rainmaker. Absolutely huge to get it down to 12. We'll see what the Sayonara response is here coming in. It's going to be a 2-down situation for Tanzaku. And so now with this Rainmaker resetting, it's going to go right to the hands of Sayonara, who's going to continue painting on the map. They have to be careful of Storm here, actually picking off Sun, which is their armor user. That's going to be critical. It's going to mean that Sayonara can't really open up a lot of space and move forward with their own teammates. And actually, Storm is going to pick up this Rainmaker, reset it on the shield. And so, again, stalling things out even more, buying time for Tanzaku to get their respawns in.
Now that we have Sayo trying to get a push on the left side on Tanzaku's side. And so far, Slacker is the crucial member, MVP of the team right now, trying to keep the control on left side, making sure they don't get a push here. And we see that they're also just spamming so many subs. The Toxic Mist isn't going to allow them to get through. So they have to somehow get picks on the splash. But hopefully this raid kills people here.
Yeah, looking for some more with the Ray. Jelly's going to try to come in here with the baller, and that's going to be Sun diving in, but it's going to get swarmed by a couple of members of Tanzaku. 2-10 situation for Sayonara right now, and there's no one else around the Rainmaker. It's going to get popped here, and it's going to be the game going to Tanzaku. We have a decisive Game 3 coming up next.
Yeah, so we see here a Game 3. As expected or unexpected, I was expecting Seiya to come in here and do really well, but Tanzaku held a really good push and got a really good push up to 12. MVP being Slacker, getting two crucial picks going into the Rainmaker push. And Sun only getting 1 armor, which is an unfortunate event, so.
I mean, Sun's not normally the armor player, I guess, on Sayonara, or wasn't a long time ago. Probably just says, oh yeah, everyone's using the weapon now, so I'm just gonna go ahead and use it myself. And so, you know, might not be necessarily as used to it as some other folks, but you know, we'll see if Sayonara can try to come back from this situation right now, as now we head to perhaps a more normal map out of everything in the pool right now. It's Splat Zones on Anchovy Games. One of the things that I'm kind of liking right now, especially out of what I'm seeing from what Tanzaku's played so far, they're opting for a lot of these weapons that are going to be able to poke out. And so when we're on Anchovy, a lot of these things where you're going to be sitting in zone, throwing things up to your opponent's plat, whether that be bombs, whether that be the blob here from Slacker, or anything else, and even the Jelly's Crapid here as well. Doc Q going to try to go for the E-Leader, and of course, Bagel going for the fall off of the Nautilus. We'll see what exactly comes out on top here, and who moves on to the semifinals.
Yeah, so what we see here is that Slacker is going to be the main painter with all the bomb rushes in the world that he's going to get. And we see Sun swapping to Junior. We see Sun go on Junior from time to time for his team, but we'll see if his Junior is now capable of playing in this high of a level gameplay after playing Valorant for who knows how long.
Yeah, I mean, apparently not feeling very confident in the motion controls aim as opposed to, you know, the mouse and keyboard thing. Unfortunately, you don't really have that with Splatoon nowadays, but nonetheless here, looking like Sayonara is going to be able to get this first cap, get the first significant push. They're starting to take a little bit of control of plat, but with this bomb rush, Slacker's going to try to help Tanzaku push back out, and they're slowly starting to get more ink onto the zone, but here comes the armor coming in from Sayonara. Will they start to aggress off of this? 10 missiles coming in on the right side for Jared here. It's going to collapse around the zone, and Sayonara is just going to continue to hold. It's another complete wipe of Tanzaku, and Sayonara continues this hold, and it's now making a beeline for the opponent's stream.
Alright, so now that Jared's on office, it's gonna be hard for them to move after this, because they're all on the side. There's a leader watching their plat, then there's two on their office on the left side. I don't know how they're gonna move after this, except Slacker's gonna try to paint the way to the zone, and attempting to try to cap it, but they are two down. Slacker does get a good pick on Jared, so this is their chance to cap right here, and will they be able to cap is the final decision, and if they do, they'll be alive for the to complete the tournament, and they do cap, so they live another day, so they're still gonna continue on for a little bit more. Storm does get Jared, and now it's just Storm up though, so it's Q and Sun in a 2v1 against Storm. So
yeah, you know, that cap vitally important for Tanzaku to receive, but at the same time, they went immediately 3 down. It's going to be that they're going to have to try to find another push again to try to find a hold and try to come back in this game, because right now it is all in Sayonara's favor. We see Storm trying to get these 10 missiles to try to move on in with the rest of the team. Such a fun launcher pop by Slacker there on the back lines as well, and it looks like it's finally going to be another cap, and here comes the re-engage with the armor coming in from Sayonara. Q going to find at least one shot here, trying to pierce the armor, but it's a 2-9 situation actually for either side. Bagel's going to go down off of that inkjet. Q is the last one up, and it's just going to be forced to back on away. Tanzaku finally might have some foot.
yeah, so now that Tanzaku has control, it's gonna look bad on the Seiya side because they just need to hold it. And from the comp perspective, Tanzaku has the more paint power. They can paint a lot more than Seiya can, so it's just a matter of if they can get picks and just have full control on Fan. Which it looks like they're keeping Fan really well, so we'll see. We'll see if Jared and the gang like pushes up with the missiles, and we see Jared dropping into left side, which is probably a throw, and that might have cost him the game. Sun goes down. Oh. it's just 2-up for Sayo, and Tanzaku might actually have a chance to beat them.
Yeah, right now, Sayonara just needs to get the paint on zone right now. We're so close to actually having this lead turn around. Daku trying to fire these tap shots on top of the zone, but it's not going to be enough, and they can't find the cap. It's going to be Tanzaku actually taking this one and knocking Sayonara out.
I was expecting that, but Tanzaku gets overthrown. Oh, Sayo gets overthrown by Tanzaku. That was an unexpected turn, and especially because there was a lot of players on Sayo's side been playing the game more consistently, so that was an unexpected play, and that was a really good clutch up with Tanzaku just painting and keeping zone, and a really good picks from Tanzaku's side, which moves them on into semifinals.
And so Prophecy is a team that's kind of gone through multiple evolutions. This is their more recent form as of like late last year that they were running. Chara, Tetsu, or actually Arashi, I guess, is kind of thrown in there. But Huad wasn't added onto the roster until a lot later. So it's kind of like, it's Prophecy, but it's like both a fusion of the Supernova variant and the variant that went to like PAX the year before. So that should be fun to watch. And then Euphoria as well is a team that's here. Noob Toast, Blop, Scooter. And I believe almost all of these players right now are currently playing the game. So they're probably looking hungry at the top of their game, potentially looking down to take down Prophecy, one of the more notable teams of their time.
Yeah, and I'm excited to see. I want to see if Arashi still plays the same L3 that he's known for, his hammers. I want to see if he does go hammer, but it's interesting. I wonder how either team feels about these map and mode choices, you know? Probably hate it, but, you know, it's fine.
I mean, if Arashi doesn't pull out the hammer, I'm going to be very disappointed, okay? So Arashi, I know you can't hear me right now because we're recording, but Arashi, you better pull it out. Maybe not this time around, but in the future.
What? That...
Arashi, what part of the game are you living in right now?
He is living in some Dooley's patch when End Perry was good. He's on vanilla Dooley's. Okay, that's an interesting pick.
That is what we call a choice. Meanwhile, on the other side, actually both these teams, longest range is going to be the Bamboozler, which is going to be, a lot more fast-paced stuff, a lot more less stally, as opposed to what we kind of watched in the last quarterfinal there as well. So, it actually looks like Euphoria started to move forward here a little bit more, but Char's actually coming in from behind is not going to be able to get there in time. It's going to be Euphoria popping this barrier first. And they're going to start getting the first couple of claims on the board. It's a 3-down situation even still for Prophecy. Char's the last one back, but they can just keep throwing a couple of claims in the basket here. Euphoria can to try to extend their push and their lead even further.
Euphoria is having a lot of the map control. They're actually just wanting to win this against Prophecy. They wiped him 2 times already and have full control and already pushed the basket to 32. And Noob is just in there in the bubbles trying to survive, and he goes down to Chara. Simple. And Charles actually on Junior, which is an interesting choice. I was not expecting him to go Junior here.
Yeah, I mean, Junior makes sense, I think, for Chara in this composition. You're really dealing with, a handful of people that probably aren't going to play the support role otherwise, and Chara is known sometimes to flex over there. Meanwhile, though, Power Climb going to get thrown in the basket here for Prophecy, but they're not really going to be able to follow up much here. Arashi's going to try to get on board here with a couple of clams. It's going to miss one in the process, but it doesn't look like we're going to see as high of a scoring push just due to the nature of the positioning right now for Prophecy. They weren't really able to get the necessary picks in order to fully move in underneath their opponent's basket, and so that push only going to get down to 71.
And I just witnessed Chara going down to a Toxic Mist Splat Bomb combination. That was an unfortunate pick from him itself. But they have 2 power claims. But they can't get any control of map. They might have to leave one, or they're not leaving it, I guess. But yeah, the only way they can get into control, they need to somehow get into mid and not feed what Juan is doing. He's just going in. He does trade with Scooter, but I don't know if that's worth it in this situation, especially since they have no control. So
Lop charging up another power climb here for Euphoria in mid as well. Is going to be able to get the trade here. So that's actually going to be huge here as Arashi is able to pick that one up. Buying a little bit more time for Prophecy to come back and gain their footing before building up clams and pushing into their opponent's baskets. Right now, it has been all Euphoria. Tetsu has a power claim, though, looking to move on forward here for Prophecy, especially off the back of Juan's Inkjet there on the front lines. Can't quite seem to get a lot of work done here, though. Missiles coming in as well, trying to locate the opponents. But right now, we're just having a very difficult time, Prophecy is, of actually getting in. Armor coming out here, but again, they're so far pushed back, so far away from the barrier, and they might be able to get a couple of picks here, but it's really not going to amount to much of anything immediately. Redone situation, and now we finally might have an opening for Prophecy. Scooter actually going to get a trade here. So Prophecy is going to have to move quick in order to really get a lead.
Yeah, and they actually bring it down to 25. Oh, they're all dead. Okay. That was really fast. Okay. Well, they got wiped instantly, but they did get it to 25, so it depends on their penalty. They only have a 30 penalty. 2 power claims, and they can take it. It just depends on if they can keep the map control and actually get the picks to get back in. So what we have is... The problem here is that Euphoria has 3 power claims that they can score. And that's the dangerous part. And Tetsu just got inkjetted out. That was unfortunate. And Juan is trying to go in. And Scooter's
flanking from the right side coming out of Noob as well. And now we're going to start to see that continuing to open up for Euphoria here. They're going to look for the knockout. Scooter is in position, and there it is. Euphoria takes game 1.
You know, Euphoria had full map control. They just had the whole thing. They choked once and let them get to 25, but that didn't matter because that gave them an extra pity claim, which they didn't even need in the first place, but just scored right instantly and knocked them out right away. Toast fragging out the first game, looking good for Euphoria.
And so the next one again going to be Rainmaker Kelp Dome, which should be a very interesting one here, especially given the commanding map presence that we saw in the last match for Euphoria.
Rainmaker Kelp. This is gonna be actually an interesting map choice for either teams. None of them probably hasn't even played it. Even before they quit comp, they probably never played it. So let's see if they're gonna hate their lives out.
Were any of these?
Wait, what?
I'm trying to think if any of these players played in Splatoon 1.
I honestly have no clue.
I actually don't know.
I know personally. I haven't played Splatoon 1. I know Chara hasn't. He's stated many times.
You haven't played Splatoon 1?
I haven't. No. I got into Splatoon 2. Yeah. Got in competitively in Splatoon 2.
You know, I feel older and older every single day.
Yeah, you know, I got in with the good old, you know, dude, that SB2 dude. Best channel. He was really good statement for competitive Splatoon, and he brings a lot of people into this game, so he's...
Yeah.
And I just realized I see a light Tetra dualies on the side of Prophecy. Interesting.
Yeah,
Okay.
so I don't know what Arashi's thinking with the dualies. I was promised an L3D, and I have, or sorry, not an L3D, a Kensa L3, and I haven't gotten it yet. So I don't know what's up with that.
And are they going to cheese chat? They're trying to do the cheese chat on left side, and he just got cornered by 3 people. Arashi's probably gonna get cooked here. He's alone on left with 2 people trying to go at him, except he has armor, so they're not gonna force kill him. Except, what's Juan doing? What?
Juan's trying to cause trouble right now, I think, is the moral of the story. And he actually might be able to get away with it here.
He got
able to get
2.
1, able to get a second as well. This Rainmaker is popped, I believe, and now Juan might be a little bit out of position, but now going to try to make a bolt for it.
Oh.
Trying to pick this one up, but no, not going to be able to do that. Get a couple points on them. But Chara comes in here as well. Able to shove it down just a couple more points. That could be the difference for Prophecy as this one moves forward. I'm pretty sure that's past the choke point here, but we'll see what Euphoria can start to do now as they're looking for a little bit more map control. But with the 2-down situation, it's looking unlikely for them to continue this push.
And we see Chara trying to chuck his torpedoes, trying to see if he spaces out. Arashi popping his special, one of the most useless special in the game. People hate using it because it's not that useful, but it's still good for detecting enemies, I guess.
Yeah.
It looks like they're running it. Okay, they ran it to 47. I don't know if that was a good idea.
Yeah, I mean, they're trying to run this one down, but right now, there's just a wall of green ink for Prophecy that you just cannot quite get by. If you're Euphoria right now, you're really going to have to try to find those picks, but with what range, you don't really have a lot of, bomb rushes or things like that. You're really going to be heavily relying on that inkjet coming out of that vanilla splash on that side of Euphoria. So we'll have to see if they can try to convert that. But now actually 3 down, make it a complete wipe. They're going to have to get to the other side of the map here. So exactly what we were seeing right there was Prophecy was trying to buy a little bit more time, but now Blob actually taking this to the left side, looking to try to move up here. And here comes the armor as well. Noob on the front lines trying to get something done, but no, 3 down situation. And that's going to be the punish here as Char plays this rapid beautifully. And that is going to be the Rainmaker going down.
Now it's looking so good for Euphoria. They wiped them and they were in their spawn for a good like 5 seconds. They could have gotten lead there, but I guess they were a little bit too slow on the grades and they couldn't keep their positioning. So it was an unfortunate kill because that was something big that could have happened and was gonna look really bad in Prophecy, but Chara defended it really well, and the other Euphoria just got wiped immediately. And it looks like Juan's gonna try to go for Rainmaker right now.
A little bit interesting exactly what's happening here. So Prophecy is actually trying to stall out the game, right? By taking the Rainmaker over there to that far right corner, they're just going to try to say, hey, you know what, Euphoria, you have to approach us. We're going to try to buy as much time as possible here. And we're not even going to be concerned with pushing it because we're a little bit comfortable with our lead right now, especially with the amount of bombs and things like that that they're kind of throwing forward. Now, looks like they're going to try to make a move here. Juan going on forward, 2 down situation, making a 3 down situation. Scooter's coming back here as well. That's complete wipe. Jar's going to make a run for the basket. That's the dunk, and that's the game. We're heading to a game 3.
Okay, cool. Another game 3. This is a really nice, actually set right now. You know, and that was Juan being the MVP there, getting 3 kills at the end and getting 2 picks on the Rainmaker before pushing even. So, you know, good picks from Juan, and looks like the difference was the difference wasn't really the push that they had on left because they could have gotten it later on anyway. So.
Juan really coming in clutch there for Prophecy, bringing them on to victory. And we're going to have to see what comes next here. Again, another decisive Game 3 at Splat Zone's Anchovy Games. Come on, Arashi. I thought you were going to give me an L3. It's what you're known for. Let's see it.
Hopefully we see it against L3 happening. If we don't, then I think this whole thing should get cancelled. I think I should just DQ them now.
Yeah, I mean... just call it off at this point, honestly.
I just wanted to do this to see that Arashi L3. That's it. That's all I wanted. Interesting set on that side. And
yeah,
we see,
it's going to be interesting.
Is that an Explo Chara? Is that an Explo on the side of Prophecy?
You're playing... Arashi, this isn't the weapon!
He's using the wrong variant! He's already throwing!
Did he like sell his Switch and he doesn't have this one? I don't believe that either. Like, what's going on?
Oh.
And then gets inkjet directed here at the very beginning of the game. And that's karma, baby. As Toast is starting to move on forward here, buying some space for Euphoria in order to start getting this zone timer down.
Yeah, Juan gets a good trade on Noob over here on the right side. We're able to see two down on the side of Euphoria. Chara is trying to create control, which we haven't seen Chara Explo in a while, so you really only see it on Camp Triggerfish. So this is a nice, and all 3 of them died, so Chara has to jump out.
Yeah, a little bit unfortunate there, but Euphoria's doing a good job of just covering all their bases right now, especially with this composition. They're going to be very flexible, very malleable, and they're just going to be able to run all around the map and paint as much as possible. Noob actually starting to pop these bubbles down to street, buying themselves just a little bit more space, and now going on the offensive with this Inkjet as well. Euphoria is pulling out all the stops to keep Prophecy in their own base, but it looks like it's just not quite working for the time being. Decent amount of paint coverage here on plat, and it's going to mean that there's going to be at least enough to start to move forward onto zone. They're going to be able to find a cap and at least continue on forward with this game.
Yeah, we see that there's a unfortunate pick by Toast, and Noob gets saved by, I think, Blowfoot on the bamboo. And we see Euphoria still has control of mid. So this just hasn't been any like full controlling sides right now. They haven't been a dominant team, which is good to see. And we haven't seen much Omas either. We've seen only like 2 Omas popped, and Chara just gets destroyed on right side.
Yeah, a lot of these players not exactly concerned with the armors themselves. I mean, especially Juan here on the Trislodge, it's not exactly something that it's known for either. But they're really going to need to find this armor and utilize it beautifully in order to push back in here. Here it comes. 3 specials on the board. Ink armor, 10 of missiles, and soon to be this baller coming into zone here, I imagine, as well. Tetsu's able to get 1 on the right side. 2 down, 3 down situation for Euphoria. It's going to mean that we're going to see the forward push from Prophecy as they continue this charge down the enemy street.
Now we see Juan on the office, dropping from right because he knows he can't contest them. Chara is close to the plat. He's going back to zone. He doesn't want to get picked off of that side, but Juan's going in, trying to get a pick. He doesn't get a pick, but I think Tetsu does get a pick there. And Tetsu's...
Arashi got 2 in that process.
Arashi got 2.
Getting 3 as well. Yeah. Had like a baller bump in order to get 1 of them.
Tetsu's trying to survive. And they do take lead off of that. And will this lead be enough? That's the question. So
yeah, that's really going to be it. And if it's going to be enough, they're really going to have to charge back in here very quickly and try to defend this one in order to take this one back here. From Euphoria as they now have the cap. Noob trying to move on forward. The bubbles here. Perhaps a little bit too early, though. Is going to get caught out by Chara's Explosher. Trade back, though, as it looks like Euphoria is trying to hold on. Juan's starting to move on forward here as well. But no, it's 3-down situation is on that left side and street. Looks like there was another 1 or 2 down. And that's going to mean Euphoria takes the lead here, and they're threatening a knockout.
yeah, and we see Juan going down. That was an unfortunate death by Juan. I didn't even see what killed him. I think it was Blowfoot, I guess. And they need to get cap here. And if they don't, then they... Oh, okay. Well, that was faster than I thought. It's because Prophecy goes down. All right. Well.
Yeah, just couldn't quite find the paint onto zone there overall. And again, it's one of the strengths of that composition that Euphoria was running without a really backline. They were really just able to hold that ZR button and paint the ground to lock things out. And so they are going to be the ones to move on in to the semifinals.
Meanwhile,
Camera is rolling, boys.
Suck my fat.
Okay, we have a pre-game.
That's the intro. That's the intro. That's the intro.
IPS.
Okay.
Hold on.
I think anyone can join.
Shinexx, I got the intro. You'll see it when I send you the recording.
Oh, all right. Are you back now? Okay.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Are we gonna do an interview with me?
So how are you feeling going into this tournament? What are your expectations?
We're gonna fucking lose. The comp's
Yeah.
gonna be, lads. What do you think the comp's gonna be? Come on.
So, I have no idea.
I have no idea what these people are gonna actually pull out here. It's
Actually,
gonna
no,
it's
but,
gonna be a wild mix.
We do have Mr. 3000 in the flash.
Holy shit! It's the 0. What
Okay,
the fuck?
no. Can we talk about how bad Brandon and DJ are at this game? Like, you have QM, and then DM. It's like...
I mean, but like demise.
But like...
demise DJ.
But
But this is
Quantum.
Quantum.
Well, fuck it. I guess he just forgot what a Q looks like. Who fucking knows?
Anyway.
Stoic just said. Anyway.
Quantum was called Phantom before.
Right, yeah, I get it. Okay, anyway, right. So we want.
You just said you don't know what I said.
Listen, so Evan, if you're watching this, it's your fucking biggest inspiration, the DJ in the lobby right now. And Evan, if you're also watching this, go fuck yourself. So now, as we begin, game 1 on Clampwood to Albacore. This
Map selected
is
by Shinexx.
Oh, fuck my
Handpicked.
Ooh.
That's what they're probably thinking.
That's
right now.
actually a really good comp.
Good
On the
comp
side
from
of
both sides
Quantum.
actually. We got a double splatling comp on one side and then a very high range comp on the other.
Okay, someone just joined VC and left. I don't know who that was. Now we're gonna look at the person playing the worst weapon in the lobby.
Heavy remix. He's gonna be backlining with heavy remix, even though really should be playing the mid lane. He's actually gonna aggro left bridge here. He's gonna try and take some mid control with armor.
Actually handing Quantum a lot of L's right now. Getting
An
them very
insane
nice.
opening double here. They're gonna want to be able to build clamps and actually get a score in early.
I think, Sam, you don't know the way of Shinexx videos. We just meme around it.
Right, yeah. So we see Wolfie get absolutely knobbed on by DJ. Holy
DJ's on 96! He doesn't even have fully leveled
Hey, what is this man doing, actually? He's being the armor bot.
Seriously.
It's all in the plans. It's all in the plans, guys. So
He's being the armor bot and he's not even on try. Who's on charger?
He's gonna get
Tension?
tension.
Okay.
Yeah, tension for the start.
Actually, yeah, I forgot.
So tension on the Taja, looking for a side.
Wolfie! What did I do?
Why is Wolfie carrying Tsunami? I have not seen this in ages.
I haven't either. He's gonna come back to compound for this.
Oh, fuck it.
And
This is his comeback.
Yep.
Okay, that's directly into a bomb.
Oh, that's
Diving head first, like fucking
0.
That was deep first.
Okay, we gotta see Mr. 3000.
So
I'm never
Zero
calling him
now,
0, it's just Mr. 3000.
Oh,
He
He's
gets the
actually
full
the
one.
best TDS in the Northern Ireland.
What?
Chris, you're sick.
Okay.
Looking for an opportunity here. Maybe gonna get a pick.
Currently
on
missing
that.
every
Aim,
shot
aim,
except for those
aim.
3.
And now
Okay.
Leafy
Oi,
gonna
Leafy!
get a pick. And nothing is happening in this game. So far, somebody's winning off fucking scoring a bat and a
I mean, this is just Clams Albacore in a nutshell.
This is also only 2 minutes in.
Yeah.
but
It's like he would not be doing any better.
I know, but Clams Albacore is either like one team knocks out, or it's literally just like 2 power clans in last match.
yeah, pretty much.
That's how this map
So
works.
Leafy now cleaning up the ready for Tsunami. So this is actually a massive one, right?
He's
But
trying to find
Oh.
the corner. Somehow gets out of it,
alive.
potentially missing at least 10 shots.
you know, Leafy now gonna shoot shots right in the fucking face.
Shoot shots.
And right, are they gonna push? Guys, Tsunami.
But actually, okay, I'm just thinking about Shinexx.
trying.
Shinexx, can you just like cut to K-Bot being like really serious right now?
Nonetheless, here, looking like Sayonara is going to be able to get this first cap, get the first significant push. They're starting to take a little bit of control of Plat, but with this bomb rush, Slacker's going to try to help Tanzaku push back out. They're slowly starting to get more ink onto the zone, but here comes the armor coming in from Sayonara. Will they start to aggress off of this? 10 missiles coming in on the right side for Jared here. It's going to collapse around the zone, and Sayonara is just going to continue to hold. It's another complete wipe of Tanzaku, and Sayonara continues this hold, and it's now making a beeline for the opponent's stream.
Okay, thank you.
Right,
no,
so now
Leafy.
gonna do
She
things.
on the right side trying to get 0, but doesn't want to run into the
That was the most ego challenge thing I've ever seen in my life. Mr. Season's like, he needs to fight that with his balls first.
Okay, he plays Valorant now, so of course he's gonna fight everything with his
He
balls
assumes
first.
everything is a one-shot kill.
He has no flashes.
Right, so now Wolfie MX on his fucking heavy again. What is he gonna do? He's just gonna swim around. He's
It
still
does appear that
swimming.
neither team knows anything that isn't mid. Like, they seem to be fighting in mid the entire game. There's one score and it's been okay. It was right.
They're trying to
Oh,
go in and-
okay.
Trying really is the key word here.
Hey, DJ!
There's so much
Oh,
trying.
okay, he almost successfully tried, but he's just
If one
still
of them
trying at this
actually
stage.
do this by a fucking power clan and a clan, I'm going to actually jump off
My
the
favorite
fucking
saying
road.
is that trying is the first road. Wait, no, it's the first step on the road to failure. And that's exactly what's
Okay.
Yo, big pick by Zero on that Otter, motherfucking Otter.
The double teams here are actually really good. They're actually unironically, they're playing really well together. That was
Yep.
a really good double team on
Yeah,
here.
Quantum having more teamwork than all of +2 combined. Have I made that joke already? I think I
Yeah,
have.
that's the problem. They're combined. They don't do very good when they're combined.
Okay.
If he's found himself in a corner again, they actually
0. Okay.
Okay, 0 is just
Okay.
best player in the lobby.
Zero did.
That is actually a quad right there. They get easily get the
Oh.
I swear.
Okay, I think the guy that just got 3,000 like 10 minutes ago is actually just 0 gold.
Oh, the good shot. Oh, this is about to be an absolute steamroller.
And this is what happens when the fucking
This is what happens when you pick Clabs Albacore and let Shinexx do a map list.
He never lets Shinexx do
Okay.
anything. He's a goddamn tool. You might no. You could
To be
literally,
fair, no one let him. He just did it.
you could put,
Yeah.
you can literally show a fucking 2-year-old a wrench and Shinexx, and they'll fucking confuse the wrench for Shinexx.
Sure, who a wrench? What?
He said a 2-year-old.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't think he knew where he was going with it either.
No, I thought you meant you
never-
show like a person a 2-year-old a wrench.
Did Zero just fall off the map and teleport, or is that the stream lagging?
I don't know.
No, he just killed NASA.
I have played against Zero before, and like I vividly remember him starting wings and flying. Like the latency in the lobby was
Well,
quite
you're about
impressive.
to get shit talked by him in the comments.
We had like a whole thing. We had a whole thing of it at the time. It was quite funny.
Yeah, that was a exasperation though. And then Calvin said dum dum chin. Boom.
Oh
No,
no.
no. I was lagging on his screen too. It was both ways, obviously. That's how lag works. And that's the end of that game.
Game 1 of the best of 3.
Yeah,
Going to Demise.
Quantum physics.
Hashtag Fear the Reapers. Did you know Demise is a British organisation?
Hashtag shit my pat. Wait, what?
It's a British esports organisation.
Is it Welsh?
Okay, I'm
the
putting
entire
in the
game.
chat. I'm so sorry that you guys have to play these maps.
Don't apologize. No sympathy. You're weak.
Fuck sympathy. We make them suffer.
Well, not us. It's Shinexx. It's all Shinexx. Don't blame us.
This is
Shifting
why.
blame, shifting blame.
This is why you lose to us in Tordy.
Guys.
Sure.
Sheesh.
Well, actually, can we do we are winning this game even though we're not playing?
Yeah, can we do we are winning this game?
We are winning this
No,
game.
no. Not. Wait.
What a knob!
Oh, we'll
The
do
start
it.
of the game. When
Alright,
Cumberland starts
alright.
it, he does the thing.
Okay.
Okay. We gotta wait for the go.
Uh-huh. No DC.
No DC? Okay. We are winning this game. Wait. Okay.
Nice, perfect.
Alright, so let's see. Attention on the DPN. You should pick for the Rainmaker. We got fucking H3 coming
He
out.
falls off the wall.
He can't place the
Failed
beacon.
the beacon placement.
Now we see Leafy
Alright,
on the
so
flank.
Leafy on the
Will she
flank.
get a kill?
Leafy's gonna get a kill.
Whoa!
Most
Okay,
likely,
trade.
that is a good trade.
Well, actually, Ips, remember the will they do anything? No! We're gonna
And-
do that now, okay? Oh, okay. Will he use the
Well-
Stingray?
He will. I mean, he's not.
I just know the zeros on the fatherless weapon.
Stingray. Wolfie.
No,
Oh.
no,
Oh,
no,
I
please,
think-
no!
What's the record? 2?
2 and Div 1 finals.
2.5? Wait, what?
Div 1 finals. No, 2. We are winning this game. Wait.
Wait.
Okay. Now, who is winning this game? That is the question. I know.
I think it's gonna be Quantum. Ask me why.
0 kept up on the meta. He's smart.
He definitely has. He has now become fatherless.
Why?
K52.
I mean, you would have said that when he played K-Pro.
And there he goes, off the map.
Okay.
Excellent start there. Okay, they're gonna start taking the Rainmaker right or left for them now because it's a switch to perspective.
Whoa!
Leafy tries the shotgun, actually does nothing off it, kind of skips for the Rainmaker. And then there goes Wolfie playing the Ray. That actually does manage. I didn't think he was gonna get the kill, not gonna lie.
No. Actually, I'm not gonna spec Wolfie because then he'll DC.
It's the curse, it's the Arctic Moon curse.
Yeah. Actually.
Laggy
true.
Moon curse.
Oh no, that's a laggy moon curse. The Arctic moon curse isn't
Is
good.
Leafy gonna down at missiles? Not quite. Maybe next time.
Let's go. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Okay, this actually has a
Well.
lot of potential for a big push here. They have like all three in like.
If we
straight
replayed
line.
twice just for a KO.
I think this is what's coming. Zero's in an incredible spot here. That's an insane wall. I think the game just ended. Oh,
Okay.
that's mad!
Okay, now we clutch. It's no title looty.
This is winnable. It's not, but it's winnable.
But it's also losable.
It's
Wolfie,
losable.
great
No,
beacon
no, no.
spot and then a nice kill onto
That
Zero.
is the earliest wave I've ever seen in my life.
Laggy, no. Okay, it's actually just when I spec him. It's actually just when I spec him. Like there's no
Yeah,
way.
you really need to stop tracking him. He's like, I mean, he did insane on was it in Cloudless Albacore? He got like straight kills
Yeah.
in the beginning. So you know, he's had his moment in the sun. Now he's having his moment in the moon, Arctic moon.
Oh my god. Why? No. That was such a good transition into the joke that I hate it.
Okay, what's Otto gonna do here? He's just kind of gonna sit there, isn't he? Yeah, DJ's just kind of vibing,
DJ,
throwing his
yeah.
bombs. Actually understands how to play Rainmaker, unlike literally everyone else.
Will he press R stick? That's the question.
Oh, what a
Versus
flick!
CR.
He's gonna hit this. Oh, and he 10 misses the rain. And actually, not quite. That's Leafy's still around. Actually, she might be able to get. No, never mind.
Never mind.
That's the second time that Leafy's died in the rain in this one game, and it probably won't be the last. This map is
But she is top rank
shit.
right now.
She is definitely one of the better players in this lobby, probably the strongest player on the side of Tsunami.
Anyway, Beacon man. Will he get? I was gonna say a joke with shooting, but I can't. I don't.
Oh my god. Think before you speak, man. For most of
No.
this, honestly, at this point, just do what Ibs does. Say dick,
What?
dick, and dick, and
Okay.
dick.
I honestly
Okay,
thought
well,
she
see,
died to
that's
the ink rail, but it was.
Ah, yes, the ink rail. They recently
Yeah.
added hitboxes.
Okay, NASA. Four.
That's just kind of
Okay.
flickering around. Okay, those are 3 of really good assists right there.
NASA's just a windmill. Right?
I would not have
Okay.
expected the 8
Are you ready for Wolfie to DC?
I'm ready for
Wait,
Wolfie to DC.
that's not
and
the right
do the
person.
3v4. That is tension. That is Wolfie. I'm just gonna say what's happening on the screen. He threw a burst bomb.
If if he actually DCs by me doing this, I'm good.
I thought he did, because I thought he was just standing still shooting straight, which he kind of was, but not in the same way he was last time.
Yeah.
He's gonna get his range. He's gonna win the game. Give me a sec. Oh!
Okay. He just runs in.
This is Zero is very dominant in this lobby. He has a ludicrous amount of confidence. How many kills is he on? 12? Yeah. Okay. It's
Okay, and he gets the ace.
Oh, good God. He had another.
Why?
They're not letting. He's not letting them breathe right now
This is
at all.
not-
Okay.
This is not.
It took the entire squad to bring him down.
This is literally illegal. Okay.
There's a reason why they are. Are they top seed or are they second seed? I think they're second seed.
Exactly.
There's a reason why they're the one. Yeah, I can say. There's a reason why they're one of the highest seeds. I underestimated how good Zero was gonna be. I knew he was still gonna be insane, but I didn't know he was gonna quite be this dominant.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, Leafy's actually been fragging this game too. Honestly,
Yeah,
like,
Leafy actually has higher
Top
KA
fragging in the lobby.
right now. Yeah.
I'm fragging the lobby, and attempting to do a lot here. Oh, that guy is so
that was so
weak. That is
close.
unfortunate. Oh, she's very dead.
Okay.
Gotta be careful with doing the landings, because then people like DJ will also be like, oh, free kill. Yeah, they can literally hold up Rainmaker here and win. This is going to be quite uneventful. It's done. It is in fact all ogre now. Wait, what?
Oh, Zero. No way, he got that kill. Okay.
Inflating his KA, and that'll be that. 19 KA from Zero there.
He literally just stood still and then swam again and got a trade.
Well, exactly. He's just better. Oh, what's that? Looks like our seeding wasn't shit. Let's go!
Let's go. Let's go.
They feel with the frag though, honestly. So it was. Oh wait, hang on a minute. It's Rui and Kiwi. So what the hell are they gonna do? What's this? It's gonna be a. Wait a minute. It is Clamlet.
Wait, who's
again. Is that right?
Gearness? Who's Gearness?
Oh, yeah.
Wait. Oh shit!
Don't
I
keep
don't
up.
know who Gearness is. Oh no.
I don't know. I mean, wait. Let me. Wait, where's the spectral form? Wait, shit.
They're not in the server? Okay, so we don't know who Gearness is, but we are going in anyway.
What if it's just Gear in this?
Well, that's what I'm gonna call them. So,
Oh wait, it might be Thunder. I think it's Thunder.
Thunder. Okay, I'm gonna call
Yeah.
them Thunder. Sorry if they're not Thunder. Anyway,
Let's call him Gear in this.
man, this is Matt Net because he has some Mad Net, and now wait, that's not the right guy. Swine, my guy. He has been grinding
No.
every single day, obviously.
Go back to Ibs. Go back to Ibs.
Oh my god.
So he's been in the same spot for the last 25 seconds. Now he's gonna take a fight in mid and lose. Actually, no, good awareness to be able to back off on that. He realized he wasn't gonna win, and he just
And
decided to
now watch, he's gonna die to the boot up on all this charger. Actually, wait, charger bamboo?
Whoa. Charger Bamboo. I mean, it is CB Albacore.
Yeah,
it's
true.
unironically kind of decent. So like, they can actually do stuff here. You know, Rui Kiwi actually able to hit shots very consistently. So they can do stuff here.
Wait,
but the thing is,
oh, hold on. I'm gonna see if he can hear my instructions. Ips, go Italian. I feel like.
I got the ball. I got to a score. Like 10.
What? Wait, why did he not move? Okay. Oh, I feel like someone's gonna get offended by that, but why not? Ips actually
Yeah,
scoring fast.
it is a little bit racist.
Yeah. But we move. Thunder.
We have to keep this. Because it might be their sub. I mean, actually, on their form, they put Chocopero, of course.
That's the fifth.
Semicolon D. Yes, Chocopero.
Who's that
They have
for?
to. This is probably. So this is Chocopero. No, that's
Yeah, so we're seeing Chocopero here.
This is Chocopero on the. Wait.
Now, Ruby Char,
Char.
wow. Okay.
He did not back up.
Yeah, he didn't. He wasn't able to char anyone that time.
Okay, yeah, okay, he's about to show you some bad support. Never mind, Sven is actually gonna get that kill.
Sven is just.
As you said, he's been grinding every day.
Yeah.
He's the best player in this lobby.
Yeah, he definitely hasn't played comp since Ascension, isn't it?
No, that would be false. He's actually shooting for +1. He recently what did he win? He won everything. He won everything.
Yeah, he won grading grounds, and he's the only player to be in Divac Plus this season, which is an amazing.
He's actually
achievement.
JP.
Yeah.
And like he's better than everyone else in the lobby. Like no wonder they're
He's
winning.
JP, but he moved over to the US to show.
Like he's not pushing up into mid at all because he didn't have to. He's
Yeah.
still on this. He's
Like literally, look at this, bro. His presence terrifies anyone that looks into his eyes.
And this is why he's about to score.
If you look into his eyes, you either get shot.
This is why he's about to score.
Okay.
Never mind.
But I don't care. This is why, if anyone looks into his eyes, they will either jump off of the map in fear or get shot.
It's called,
Just
okay,
like
no,
that. You see, now Rui...
I think Rui's attacking.
Shinexx, look, Rui, it just fell off the map right there. You see, he fell through the race.
If
Now-
if Flynn looks at you funny, you spontaneously combust.
Exactly. Okay.
You go.
Now you see Ingai, who was completely irrelevant.
I think
I want to
he's
see
good.
madness.
I want to see Matt.
No favoritism at all.
Matt Net is definitely the best player in the lobby.
He's a hacker.
I know, yeah. I mean, well, it doesn't make any difference. If the hacker's the best player in the lobby, that's fine.
But
Right.
but it's not them. It's the hacks. That's what makes it, because they're not the best player in the lobby.
Nah. No, you're wrong.
Okay, but okay. Now this guy photoshopped 2900, obviously.
I think he's got wallbang. Did you get wallbang?
Rui chart, no. I think you actually just like see a shot and then think it's wallbang.
I'm playing with Germans too much.
Yeah.
Ah,
Okay.
see, Rui's
I should
smart there.
probably
He's just right
spectate
before.
some people from Spectral. Good job, guy. Very nice
Ips.
kill.
Back to Ips. Back to Ips. I want to see him. Right,
No.
back to Ips. Come on, go.
No,
wait,
no,
he's
no,
there.
no.
He's there. Look at him. He's there.
No, he's about to die. Ips is.
No, he's not. He's fine. Oh, Hidley Hardly.
Actually, okay, I don't even think I've seen Kiwi a single time this game. Oh,
Actually,
a flank?
This is Kiwi. Kiwi's on a godlike
He's
flank.
hacking.
Is this a double? Is this a double? If he kills Mandas the hacker, he's got to be hacking too, right? There's so many
Yeah,
hackers in this lobby. Come on,
Hacker div.
he is currently trying to fall. He was trying to fall off him. Wait, did he start with? What I think he died.
What? No more potatoes.
Spectral kind of forgot that it's not team deathmatch and they. Okay,
Yeah.
no, actually, no, okay. They're probably calling out to get the ball here. It's actually in a pretty good spot to put back in.
The three on right, that's not good.
Oh no, that's why Kiwi's rotating. He's got that big brain hack plays, right? So he's gonna rotate far left flank now.
Kiwi
He's gonna build a
flank,
ball,
Kiwi
maybe. He's gonna
Okay,
build a
now-
ball. He's
now
gonna
we
go
go to
left.
Ips.
He's gonna try the missiles. Ips is currently sitting there doing fuck all.
Get ready to see some professional bombing. Now.
And he's fallen off. That's really bad for Ips right here.
Oh no.
Oh, there's still
No,
they've
the
got
bombing failed.
Oh, they lose. They don't
Oh.
have enough ground. The ground management was quite forced here.
Whoa!
But there was potential for something big there, but Ips with the armor snuffs them out, and there goes Spectral game 1. So what we moving on to now? Well, we're gonna see their game plan. They have no game plan. Nobody gives a shit. It's Rainmaker Camp. There is no game plan. You play or you lose, you win. It doesn't matter.
Sam, you gotta give me some time to drink more water, so can you list everything bad about the next map coming up?
Everything bad about Camp Trigger? There's nothing bad about Camp Trigger. There's nothing at all. I mean, there's the fact that there's like that like the beginning is just like. I mean, the map design as a whole is a bit of a stinker. So you got like left street, like left zone. You can call them zones. You got right zone, and then you're just kind of there. And then they're tiny little alleyways, and they're supercharger dominated because you can just shut on the wall, and then look at people. And then there's that the entire most optimal way of pushing is either on the far right, great. So if you just run 3 fucking pures of run speed, you're a genius. And then if you go left, you're stupid half the time. And then if you play like Ray here, you can literally just sit and spawn and just paint the entire game and then win. Because if you just teams with the 3v4, it's like... so, you know, what we're going to see here from Kiwi and Ruri, it's probably going to be... I could see worse. I could see a Ruri Nord, I think. Maybe Quad CJ, that sounds pretty good.
Maybe. Quad Hydra.
This map is cracked.
Quad Hydra.
I don't see why not.
What if...
I could see. I think we should see a custom junior from Ibs here, but he is a pussy and he won't do it because he can't.
I
play armor.
think we should see a Tri-Slosher Machine and an exploit.
The usual guys can't be.
No, UK Champs 2018.
Are you serious? That was a thing.
Yeah, it was the last like it was the last team. To
Good
qualify
God,
last
no
year
wonder
champion.
they've fallen off.
They ran it. No, they ran it against like Mako. They were 8th
Who did?
seed. Like it was a pickup that qualified in the last chance qualifier. I don't remember.
No
who was
wonder
on it.
UK Mafia shit.
No,
5-1.
I don't think any of them are in
Sacrifice.
UK Mafia.
Ah, well, never mind. Alright, here's my favorite map in the game.
Speaking
Rainmaker.
of UK Mafia, they just got shit on by Jewets yesterday. But
Oh yeah, they did. Well, not even close.
we need this. No, Rui.
No. I knew there was gonna be a siege. Immediately going for raid.
We need this raid. Wait. Okay.
No kills. That was a complete waste of fucking time.
Yeah, they did not.
Actually, no, not that. They gave them more positioning, let's be honest. They gave them positioning. They have mid now. They have the armor.
You see,
They
they have a
the
path
armor.
on left, but they can't grab the rain.
Because of actually, you know what? The second best player in the lobby went down because Swen exists. But like,
Yeah.
so actually, you know what? This pinning this clear path. Never mind. Pinning this clear
Arthur's
path
gone.
was a good idea on paper.
It was a good
So
idea on
it's
paper,
not-
but they didn't have any control.
And they didn't also have any pens to write it down, so like it was a bit of a flawed point on running it on paper.
I think Ingai should just run in and get it.
I don't understand why he's not. Like that's kind of bad play right there. I don't know why he didn't just kind of kill all of them. He's got the best weapon in the game in his hand with the golden fish.
I mean,
so I don't
like,
know
yeah.
why.
Like literally, look at
Kinda-
the AOE on that thing.
Like Mandus has like little shitty beta cockfish Nautilus, and then it has this big golden Donna. Like can just and that's it. If you know how to use the rain, it's fine. He just shot the shot into the crate. So I don't think that went to land down.
What's the animal is bamboo?
Panda.
Oh, wait, bamboo. Or seaweed. Now we
No,
see.
you're way too far into it.
Okay, Ips goes down. What?
He
Huh?
got a double with.
No.
Oh!
Oh my.
I am semi-speechless.
I am fully speechless.
Well, that's a lie. It's a dick ass.
That's Ips's lie.
No, it's not. He stole that from me. That was an incredible bomb. Did you see that bomb? That was
did-
doing so much.
I did not see that one.
Well, you're not even looking at the screen. It was red.
No. Well,
Okay, you know
Omega
what?
here.
They know exactly how to play
Yeah.
Rainmaker. Is he running LD? Check the map real quick. Is he running LD?
Yes.
Yeah.
With 2 mates of
Wait.
sub.
Oh, he knows how to play Rainmaker.
Actually, okay.
He really...
Now we're seeing Omega on the Kenza Carbon getting a double.
And there's a double. And Rui just had his ray. What do you throw it out? That's a chat missile. Rui's getting abused this game.
I'm surprised you didn't notice what I said.
I didn't listen.
I said the Kenza Carbon.
What if Kenza Carbon started what if Carbon in Kenza Carbon? started
Imagine Carbon with like burst missile.
Yeah, but why would they just burst again?
No, like if there wasn't a deco.
Wait, what would be a really good kit for Carbon? Fuck this game. Nobody can do
yeah.
It's
Let's
Rainmaker
just see-
camp. It's gonna be. Look, it's just another ray again. Like nobody cares. It's like wait, so.
I mean, we can
Kenza
have
Carbon.
God Swen in the background, and then we just talk about what would be the best kit.
Yeah, exactly. Like his gameplay speaks for itself.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, they get a kill. Nobody knows.
No, but we gotta talk about Kenza Carbon.
Kenza Carbon. What would Kenza Carbon have? Chicken Rush and Chicken Rush. Chicken Rush sub, Chicken Rush special.
You can't have a Chicken Rush sub, but okay.
I don't see why not. It's shit enough to be a sub.
No, but you said Rush. That's the special.
Yeah. Yeah. They get both.
Okay. If you're just tuning in, you are joining. The
How did they do that? It's not a stream. Okay, yeah, real big brain viewers right here. Real intelligent
if you're
skip
just-
about halfway through the video.
You're supposed to let me finish. If
Sorry.
No, please. I literally had something going. If you're just tuning in, you're watching the Running on Low Ink podcast. Usually run by Ips and Evan. But now.
Oh, there's no way you just said that.
No. It's
Oh
fine.
my god.
Cool,
I'm
dude,
just-
and
we gotta-
Savage. Today our
we gotta
topic.
do impressions.
Oh my. Today our topic is.
Oh no, that shit. No. Kenza Slaughter. I
No.
think Kenza Slaughter should have a. I think it should have a birth bomb and a engine.
I think. Well, I can't do a high voice. No, let me just do the European gips. So I think I think that in Splatoon 3, probably the ball will have something like Inzoka or something like this, and then maybe oh shit. And then,
Oh shit!
and then
Oh shit! What a
Inzoka
shot.
probably just for the marketability, and then maybe Splash Bomb to keep it simple.
You slowly went from like a sort of European accent and just faded into African.
I can't. I swear I can't keep it up. I can't keep up.
And well, Spectral lost that. I knew SI was good. My seeding was almost good.
You see, okay. You see, SI are just they just have mental advantage because two of them said they're gonna lose and then they win.
Well, yeah, exactly. This is the thing, right? SI, they are static intelligence. They have that intelligence. It's static and it doesn't move and it doesn't change. But
That means it doesn't leave them.
It doesn't leave them exactly.
You
They
see,
don't
okay,
get
they
stupid.
literally have Swen.
They literally, yeah, exactly. Honestly, they've already won the tournament.
Like,
Ironically, I think they actually have a really good shot of winning the tournament. Obviously, the biggest threat's probably going to be Quantum at this point, but I think they actually have like a really good shot if they play it properly, and I think they will. They are the man I'm rooting for at the moment.
I'm on my own, broken and alone. I feel the rain crashing down all around this empty town. I'm searching for the lost and found, but you don't care, you're unaware. Keep moving like